Hey guys, what's up? I'm Slim and you're watching Slimothy TV. In this video, I've got a really cool one for you guys. Bullstrap was kind enough to send out 2 of their iPhone 17 Pro cases, as well as 2 of what I believe are their MagSafe wallets. So let's jump right into this. First off, this is our first time working with Bullstrap, so I am definitely excited to see what they have to offer here. Now, from what I understand, these wallets actually have MagSafe built into them, basically like an AirTag. So they're even better than Apple's wallets because those ones only tell you the last location it was seen. These should be trackable pretty much anytime. I'm very excited to try out these wallets, but let's set those to the side for just a moment here while we take a look at their cases. So here we have their Minimalist case in Dune, as well as their contemporary case in Terra. Let's go ahead and check this out. First, we will check out the contemporary case, and I will show you guys the differences between them. First off, opening this box, super premium. This is plastic, a lot of attention to detail, and wow, look at this presentation right here. Oh my gosh, the leather smell just hits you in the face. This smells amazing. It smells just like when you buy one of those high-end, leather shoes or a brand new leather belt. It smells just like that. Let's pull it right out of here and see what else we've got. So looks like we get a lifetime warranty with the product, which is amazing. We also have, what is this? Enjoy your journey, a little sticker here. And that appears to be it. So we can set this box to the side here. And it says remove tag to make it official. By removing this tag, this product is no longer eligible for a refund. So pro tip, when you're removing that, I definitely recommend cutting it because I tried to pull it and made a little indent there. So usually I can pull those things pretty easily, but this one must have been on there super tight. But check out this leather case right here. This is the contemporary case, so it covers everything on the phone. Inside here is an incredibly soft and supple material. I think it's leather too, but I'm not sure. We have the Bullstrap logo right there. It says designed in Boca Raton, assembled in China. Yeah, enough talking. Let's put this on the iPhone and see how it does. So we've got the iPhone 17 Pro in the orange colorway. Push it right into place and check that out, guys. Wow, this covers up everything. I mean, the only thing that you can see here is a tiny bit of the aluminum right here, but everything else is completely covered. Check out how precise these cutouts are right here. Ooh, that is a slick looking case. Now the button feel on this case is absolutely amazing as well. So I'm going to test out the action button here. Yeah, everything is super clicky, super tactile. No issues at all there. And they've even gone ahead and covered up the camera control button, which in my opinion is the right move to do. I think every case manufacturer should probably cover that up just to make everything look more uniform. Checking out the sides here, the bottom. Now the back, let's check out that razivity. Make sure that we can clear this out. Yes, the camera is clear. So that means you can just set your phone down like this and not worry about it touching. And on the front, I'm not sure if this is going to come through on camera properly, but on these corners, they are raised a little bit. So when you set it down, I believe it's touching the case first. Now, of course, I do have a matte screen protector installed here, so that does add a little bit of height, but this is kind of what you're going to expect when you check out this case. This is one of the most premium feeling leather cases that I have reviewed. So let's move on to the next one, the Minimalist, and see how that one looks. All right, guys, next up here, we have the Minimalist case in Dune. I'm gonna put them side by side for you so you can see this is a dark, earthy tone of brown, and this is more of a lighter, almost sandy color. Now, right when you open this up, again, you're hit with that amazing smell of leather. I love that smell. Bullstrap really nails it with this one. So let's go ahead and cut this tag real quick. Not gonna make that mistake twice. So definitely make sure you cut these. Do not try to pull them. Inside the box, we get the exact same lifetime warranty and a little sticker here, so we can move that out of the way of the camera. Let's examine this case up close one more time here. Checking it out on the inside, you can see that MagSafe ring just like the others. You got the Bullstrap logo, but look at this. You've got this total cutout down here, but you still have the camera control button completely covered, which is what we like to see. But yeah, I think that's the only difference here. Let's go ahead and stick the phone in. And yeah, that is interesting. That is the only difference here is the bottom cutout, it looks like. So this is completely exposed now. So if you have bigger, ports down here, a bigger plug, then hey, you might want to get this one. Or if you just like having that open, you do have a little bit of a pinky rest down there. So that's kind of cool. You can kind of just nudge your pinky up against the edge there, and it gives you a nice place to rest it. As far as buttons go, let's test that out right now. Everything seems to be perfect. Yeah, super clicky and tactile buttons. Very good grip in the hands. Now, I know a lot of you guys are gonna ask, is it slippery or anything? No, this is actually, these are some of the least slippery leather cases that we've reviewed. And I can tell that they are only going to get grippier with time, just by the way that they feel. Now, are these gonna patina with time? Absolutely, they are leather. So just keep that in mind. Over time, they are gonna change a little bit. If you like a darker case, they won't show the patina quite as, abruptly. Personally, this Dune color looks so good. Even with the orange, I think it just looks, the orange looks good with every case that I've tested so far, but I think these 2 colors in particular look great with the orange. Now, of course, Bullstrap has a ton of different colors, so you guys can go choose to your heart's content, but I'm really liking these cases right here. So let's test out MagSafe on this one just to see, wow, that is super strong. If I had to rate this out of 10, you know, we usually give out like a 7.3. This is an 8.1 at least, maybe an 8.2. Super, super strong MagSafe on these cases. Let me test it on the other one real quick. Yeah, this is not a fluke. These are like 8.1, 8.2 out of 10. So very strong MagSafe. Plus you've got that leather to kind of grips it on there instead of just, you know, some cheap plastic. This is super high quality, but that MagSafe grip is crazy. Now, speaking of MagSafe grip, let's go ahead and test out one of their MagSafe wallets. So let's see what we've got. We have the Terra Bullstrap leather magnetic wallet, and we have the Dune. So we have the matching colorways here. So let's start with the Dune, since I've got that case on the phone right now. And here we go. Lose the fear of ever getting lost. All right. And these are instructions to add your wallet to Find My, which is amazing. So this is going to basically be a full-on tracked wallet right here. We've got another sticker here, awesome, as well as the lifetime warranty card, so we can set that over here. This is a very premium unboxing experience. Here we have the wallets as well as a little instruction manual. So if you've ever used an AirTag or maybe even another wallet with Find My, you probably know how this is gonna go, but let's go ahead and see. So they got a little press here on this. Makes it very easy. It's hard to mess this up. Let's move this box out of here. Once again, smells absolutely amazing right here. This whole studio is smelling like leather and I love it. We've got a little dummy card in there, and here is the wallet itself. Showing you guys around. We got the little logo right there. We got the stitching on the back with a little bit of branding. And you can see in here, this is where the magnet is at. So let's go ahead and just stick it right on the phone. Check that out. Look at that match right there. This looks so good. And it's hard to describe the feeling of this in the hand, but it's so cohesive because this leather here feels exactly the same as this. Sometimes when you get a matching wallet, sometimes the materials are different, or you know, there's a little difference. This feels super premium. Everything matches up. Everything looks great. I mean, check that out. Just from the style perspective, this looks amazing. Let me grab a couple cards. Let's see how many we can fit in here. Now, I believe it claims you can fit 1 to 3 cards. So I'm just gonna try with one regular plastic card right now, just to see if one card works. Yes, it does. No issue with that. Let me just push that in. So if you want to remove the card, you just kind of push like that, and there you go. Next up, I'm gonna try with 2 cards. These are plastic, by the way. Very snug with this. Can easily take them in and out. Let me just try with this card just to see, just to make sure this is not gonna fall out. Nope, you are all good there. And lastly, I just want to try with a metal card. So I'm gonna try with a plastic card first. Now the metal card, just to make sure I don't overload it. And I think I can still fit another one, so let's do it. Ooh, that is a snug fit, but we did it. So we have 3 cards in here. They're not going anywhere. And here's how it's gonna look on the phone. This is such a slick look, honestly, all around. It just screams quality. But let me go ahead and see how hard it is to take these out, because maybe 3 is pushing it with a metal card, but definitely 3 plastic cards would be just fine. But even with just 1 card, it's not going anywhere, so you are safe either way. Now, something else that I just discovered, if you stick this on the back here, it gives you a little MagSafe pop-up. Interesting. Let's go ahead and try to pair this up. Now, I'm probably gonna have to blur a lot of this just due to Find My, but I'm gonna go ahead and press and hold this button. Powering it up. All right, so I'm gonna hit the plus icon here. I'm gonna hit other item. It's going to search and SMS wallet. I'm assuming that's this one, so let's connect. And just like that, it is added, and I can go ahead and I can play a sound. So I'm gonna play a sound right now. Let's see, I'm gonna go to here on the app and click it. That's pretty loud right there. Now I can also share this item with a friend. I can get directions to it if I lost it. I can do pretty much anything that you can do with an AirTag. So it is outstanding that this has all those features built into it, and honestly, the price is right for this. If you're looking for a premium MagSafe wallet, this is probably my top pick right now. Like, I've already reviewed quite a few on the channel. You guys can go back and look. I really like this one. This one has pretty much everything built in, and it's not super big. It's not super bulky. It doesn't really weigh much, but it can hold 3 cards plus do MagSafe. I mean, does it get much better than that? Let's go ahead and try out the Terra color and see how that looks. The first thing I want to do with this one, besides unbox it, is show you guys what the color difference is between these. So here we go. We got the same stuff in here. Here is the wallet. Same exact little guide here. We can set this over here. Here is the wallet in Terra. So this is a darker color. I'm sure it'll hold the same cards here. Let's just test it. Yeah, exact same thing here. No issues at all. But the real question is, how does this look with the Dune? So that is how it looks if you mix and match. Honestly, it's not bad, but I would definitely stick to a color match if I was going with leather, just because of how stuffed patina is and just keeping everything in line. So with that in mind, let's stick this right back in that Terra color. Let's stick it on there. Ooh, wow. This looks so classy. Same exact feel in the hand as the other, just that super premium leather feel. It's hard to describe it. If you've ever touched premium leather, you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. But this has it from corner to corner on the whole phone case. It feels incredible. Now, the look of this is second to none. It just looks like a thin minimalist wallet, but you stick that on the back of your phone, it almost blends right in. Does not add much thickness at all, which is kind of shocking to say the least. I'm gonna stick the Venture X card back in there. And let's just grab the Capital One card again, the other one. We'll just, boom. That's how that's gonna look. Very well done. Let's test the MagSafe on this. So it's got a little wiggle side to side, but nothing crazy. I mean, this is about what you'd expect. Shake test, it's not coming off. It's super strong on there. Bullstrap knows what they're doing. This is good stuff right here. Of course, this one has the exact same Find My capabilities as the Dune colorway, which I highly recommend you set that up immediately. And if you have a wife or something, share the device with her in case something were to happen. One of you guys can find the wallet as quickly as possible. But while I'm speaking about that, you may be asking yourself, how do you charge this? Like, there's no slot for batteries. How do you replace them? Well, there's no replaceable batteries. You just stick this on a MagSafe puck and it will charge up. I believe it said the time to charge this fully is an hour and a half, but you get 6 months of battery life out of it. So that's where this thing really shines. You get a ton of battery life out of it and you don't have to keep replacing batteries. All you have to do, throw it on the MagSafe charger every now and then, keep it topped up. Anyways, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have. These cases have been a lot of fun to unbox and review, and I can confidently say these might be the most premium leather cases we've ever reviewed on the channel, and that's saying something because we review a ton. I'm super happy that Bullstrap reached out and sent us these accessories free for review. If you want to check any of these out, links to them will be down below. Genuinely blown away by the quality here, so check them out. If you like the video, hit the big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.